Let's enjoy English school. I'm Chris Gorski.
I'm Minnie.
It's day 2 of our 2-day article on the Fabergé Eggs.
那我们今天第二天在56、57页，我们4月29号要继续昨天的蛋界的奢侈品。
Yesterday, we learned about who Fabergé was, the first egg, and those special requirements for all the future eggs. And we also talked about how those Fabergé eggs also helped kill their whole family.
对，我们昨天讲了这个 Fabergé 他们全家的历史，然后还有工业革命的背景啊，还有亚历山大三世他们全家都被杀光光啊，但是蛋都还在，大家不用担心。
Now today we have some happier stories. We're going to talk about the eggs. And we're also going to talk about some facts about those stones in here. Today's really interesting. I really... Like you said yesterday, you like these Fabergé eggs, and I like these little stories about them too. I think today's going to be really fun. So let's hear our story. And when we come back, we got paragraph 1. See you then.
Fabergé Eggs. In addition to the hen egg, several eggs are highly celebrated. The winter egg, made in 1913, was an important imperial egg designed by a woman, Alma Teresa Pil. The egg is made of thinly carved rock crystal and decorated with platinum and diamonds that give the appearance of frost. It stands on a rock crystal base that resembles a block of melting ice. The surprise inside the egg is a delicate basket of flowers made with gold and garnets and covered in more than 1,000 diamonds. Another famous egg is the bay tree egg made in 1911. The green leaves of the egg are made of a type of jade called nephrite. The leaves are dotted with delicate flowers. The entire work includes more than 200 diamonds, 20 rubies, and other precious stones. The most unique part of the egg is its surprise. A tiny hidden switch on the tree releases a mechanical bird that flaps its wings, turns its head, and sings. Of the 50 imperial Easter eggs, 7 of them are missing. Perhaps the lost eggs will one day be found and celebrated with the others.
All right, let's jump right into paragraph 1. In addition to the hen egg, several eggs are highly celebrated.
那除了沙皇小母鸡彩蛋之外呢，还有许多的彩蛋呢，也备受 celebrated， 备受赞誉哦。
Now, just like yesterday, I told you there's 2 ways to say eggs. You can say egg, you can say egg. I'm going to switch it up just so you can hear them. The word celebrated means loved, and the C is an S. 你要写下来, don't say calibrated. This is celebrated. And ed 发 id 为什么 ed 前面结尾 t 还是 d so 发是 id. Please, 我受不了. Please don't say celebrate the 那个 ed 的的永远是错了，是 t 的还是 id.
所以 ed 有3个读音，有 d 的声音的 ，t 的声音 t， 还有 ed 的声音 id。那我们这边 t 结尾 d 结尾非常常见的，我们就是念 id 的声音，所以 celebrated 漂亮。
Now, let's continue. The winter egg, made in 1913, was an important imperial egg designed by a woman, Alma Teresa Pil.
那在1913年所制作的这个沙皇冬季彩蛋是由阿尔玛·特雷西亚·皮尔这位女士她所设计的一颗非常重要的皇室复活节彩蛋。
Now, her name Peel sounds like peel a banana to open fruit.
剥皮
A lot of people might say this wrong. It's peel like the fruit.
Peel.
So imperial is a Latin word for command and control.
所以 imperial 这个字呢，它是一个拉丁文，其实就是 command 或者是命令或 control 控制的意思。
So we can talk about the imperial family. That means the family that controls a country, the king or the queen.
所以 imperial family 基本上其实就是说皇室贵族的家庭，因为他们就是掌控了这整个国家。
Now, while we're talking about this, let's look at the word hen. Now, a boy chicken is called a rooster, but there's actually another word for rooster called cock. But this sounds like a really bad word in English, so we don't say it. It's kind of like moo moo, like cow in English sounds like a bad word in Taiwanese. It sounds like it, but it's not the same word. So people felt uncomfortable because it sounded like a bad word. So they invented a whole new word for chicken, and they called it a rooster.
所以母鸡叫做 hen， 那公鸡呢有 cock 跟 rooster 这两个讲法。那因为 cock 在英文里面其实有男性生殖器的意思，
Yeah, it sounds
所以我们就用 rooster 这个字比较多。
Now, roost actually means a chicken that sits on eggs. But we know that boy chickens don't do that. Roosters don't do that. So the name rooster actually is a little incorrect. But the other word today, people don't really say it. You should say rooster, not cock, because it sounds too old-fashioned. It sounds like a dead word in English. 事实上 like 这个好久以前的。
没有人用了。
That's right. It's a dead word. Okay, let's continue here. The egg, that's the imperial egg, is made of thinly carved rock crystal and decorated with platinum and diamonds that give the appearance of frost.
听起来好贵。
Yeah.
这颗彩蛋呢是由薄雕的水晶所制成，并以白金和钻石它作为装饰，然后呈现出一种冰霜的外观。
Now, when we say carve, that means to cut very carefully. This isn't like cut an apple. When you carve, that means you want to see a shape from it. So you can carve a pumpkin. You want to see the face made in the pumpkin.
所以 carve 这个字其实就跟 cut 切有点像，但 carve 它是雕刻，代表说我很精致的去切它，我每一刀都是有意义的。这时候我们就用 carve。
The winter egg has a lot of crystals, and that's a good idea because the word crystal is Latin for ice.
所以 crystal 这个字其实就是水晶的意思哦。那老师刚刚有讲它的字根，它的拉丁文字根其实就是冰 ice 的意思。
All right, let's continue. It stands on a rock crystal base that resembles a block of melting ice.
那它呢，矗立在一个水晶的基座上面，就像是一块融化的冰块一样。
Resembles is a very nice word. It just means look like.
Resemble 是一个很棒的字，然后也是稍微比较难一点点的字，但它其实就是像的意思。
I resemble my younger sister, or I should say my younger sister resembles me. We look a lot alike. We look like twins.
所以 Chris 老师，这是真的吗？
Yeah. My little sister and my sister is like a year and a half younger than me. But everybody asked if we were twins because we resemble each other so much.
所以 resemble 就代表很相似。所以 Chris 老师跟他的妹妹非常像，虽然差了1年半，但是大家以为他们是双胞胎。
I used an app, an app. I used an app to make me look like a girl. And when I used the app, it looked like my sister. It was really funny. Yeah, it was like a really pretty version of my sister.
Now I really want to see.
I can send you that picture. It really looks like my sister, though. All right. The surprise inside the egg is a delicate basket of flowers made with gold and garnets and covered in more than 1,000 diamonds.
Oh my god! 好，所以在这一个我们刚刚讲的这个很漂亮的这颗蛋里面，它藏于蛋中的惊喜是一篮用黄金和石榴石所制作的非常精致的花，然后呢被超过1000颗钻石覆盖着。
Now, do you like diamonds?
I love diamonds.
Why do you like diamonds?
因为一颗钻石代表一生一世啊。
Now, a lot of people think like diamonds are very expensive and they're very rare. They're not.
They're not.
Diamonds are not rare. In fact, people thought that diamonds only came from India. But there were so many diamonds that people would just eat them like medicine.
所以以前大部分的人会觉得说钻石好像很少啊，然后只有印度有，但其实没有。据我所知啦，就是南非也有啊，加拿大也有，很多地方都有。然后老师刚刚讲了一个很奇怪的 fact， 他说有很多人吃 eat diamond like medicine， 好像在吃药一样。然后
And now, if it were very expensive, would you eat your very expensive medicine?
No.
You would try to not do that.
Yeah.
But diamonds were everywhere. You can use them to cut things, and you can take them as medicine. But then they found diamonds in Brazil, in South America. That's right, in South America. And then they found them in South Africa. And that's when there were really a lot of diamonds. There were so many diamonds that really rich people didn't even want them anymore.
后来呢，在巴西啊，在南非都找到钻石，很有钱的人，他们就不爱钻石，所以我不有钱，所以我爱啊。
Well, the really rich people said, well, these diamonds are too common. Anybody can buy a diamond. I want like rubies and emeralds and sapphires.
所以很多人就觉得说钻石太多了，所以我不要这些，我要 ruby 红宝石 emeralds 绿宝石 sapphire 蓝宝石。
Oh, very good. I didn't know the Chinese name for those.
It's different color.
All right, yeah. It's easier in Chinese.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's all the time we got here for now, but we're going to take a break. When we come back, we got the second half of our story, so don't miss it. Hey, welcome back to Enjoy English School. We're on day 2 of our Fabergé Eggs story. In paragraph 1, we had the word delicate, and I wanted to talk about it really quick. So delicate ends in A-T-E, and you know the verb eat and ate. But we don't say delicate. Why? Because when a word ends in A-T-E, but it's an adjective or a noun, so 形容词名词的话 ate 要发 it. If it's a verb, then we say ate. So that makes sense because eat, ate is a verb, right?
Yeah, 所以我们在这边看到 delicate 这个字，它其实是就代表说非常精致的意思。那老师刚刚说 ate， 你看到这3个字，你就知道它是吃的过去式嘛。但是那个时候是动词，所以我们才会发成 ate。但如果我们当名词或形容词使用，我们就不会发 a 这么重的音，我们会发 at， 所以是
Oh, please.
所以是 delicate.
Now, what's another easy word to remember this? Well, the word delicious. Because delicious and delicate are actually very similar words. 你可能想不起来为什么, but they're actually the same root word, D-E-L.
D-E-L-I.
That's right, D-E-L. D-E-L. And that means it's easy to break.
所以 del 这个字开始就代表说很容易断掉、很容易坏掉的字，我们都可以用 del 开头。
And delicious food many times is like, maybe think of like an expensive French cake, like a croissant. You can bite them in lots of little pieces. They break. So delicious and delicate means to break.
所以像是你要吃东西的时候，你要把它们咬断嘛，所以它们很容易断掉的，所以我们说是 delicious 很美味的。
Archie, remember 它结为 ate, eat, ate.
也是跟吃有关系。
That's right, delicious and delicate. They're actually pretty closely related. We just don't usually use them that way.
像佳肴美食，我们也有人会说 delicacy.
Oh, that's exactly right. Oh, you're doing my job for me, dude. I'm just going to quit and it's going to be the Minnie show. I got a delicacy. Oh, good job.
所以 delicacy 它就是把 delicate 很精致的菜肴 delicacy 加在一起。
Delicacy is D-E-L, because it's easy to break, I-C-A-C-Y, delicacy. And that's a noun. Okay, let's continue here. Another famous egg is the bay tree egg made in 1911. Oh, that's
1911
Yeah, there you go. That's what it is.
所以另外一颗著名的蛋呢，则是于1911年制作的月桂树彩蛋。1911对台湾来讲是蛮重要的一年。
Yeah, that's a really important year and time for actually a lot of countries in the world. There's lots of change at this time. Let's continue. The green leaves of the egg are made of a type of jade called nephrite.
那这种彩蛋的绿叶是由一种叫做软玉的玉石所制作出来的。
The leaves are dotted with delicate flowers.
那这个 leaves 这个叶子上面呢 dotted dot 其实是一点两点那个点嘛，所以 dotted 就是当动词变成点缀着精致的花朵。
Pop, 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 pop. Now we have are dotted with. This is our passive voice. We have be plus a PP. Be plus PP. So is, am, are, was, were, plus your past participle. 谁做这个不重要，我们现在没有说那个艺术家是谁。We're saying 这个 Fabergé Eggs 是怎么样 So we use passive voice. 谁做的是不重要。
被动语态，被做出来的。
Let's continue. The entire work includes more than 200 diamonds, 20 rubies, and other precious stones.
那这一整个作品呢，包含超过200颗的钻石、20颗的红宝石，还有其他非常珍贵的宝石。
Now, precious stones, don't forget, has that SH sound. So above the CI, please write S-H.
那 precious 我们已经是这一课第2次看到它了。那 precious 它其实就是珍贵的意思。
Now we have the word stone here. Don't say the word rock here. When we talk about these very expensive 珠宝, we don't say rock. This is a stone.
因为 rock 是真的在路边没有人要理它的石头。
Let's continue. The most unique part of the egg is its surprise.
所以这颗蛋最特别的地方在于它的 surprise， 它的惊喜。
A tiny hidden switch on the tree releases a mechanical bird that flaps its wings, turns its head, and sings. This is adorable.
所以树上的一个隐藏的小的开关会释放出一只机械鸟，那这个机械鸟它会拍打翅膀，会转头，还会唱歌，跟那个咕咕钟一样。
It sounds so cute. I didn't look up a picture of this. I really should because I really like birds. I think they're really cool and beautiful animals. On my IG, I have lots of bird pictures. I love to look at birds, and I didn't think to look this up. I want to see it flap its wings and sing. Yeah, it's really cute. So now, mechanical means machine. It's not right to call this a robot bird.
所以在这边我们说 mechanic 是机械的，老师说这边不可以叫它机器人鸟，不可以用 robot 那个字哦，是因为不吃电吗？
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, it doesn't do something by itself. It's not automatic. It's not an automaton. It's not a robot because 没有自动, it doesn't use power. Let's continue. Mechanical also, you can use tools to give it power and then it does something.
所以例如像是发条式的就可以叫 mechanical.
That's right. You crank it, you turn it, something like that. That's exactly right. Let's continue. Of the 50 imperial Easter eggs, 7 of them are missing.
所以在这50颗皇室复活节彩蛋之中，有7颗仍然 missing 下落不明，找不到他们了。
That's right. Now, remember yesterday we talked about what happened to the royal family. People got angry that they were spending all this money. We're hungry, and you are buying all these expensive pieces of jewelry. That's crazy. Time to die. So several of those eggs could be missing. Maybe some people did steal them, and they just put them in their house. And then someone gets old, and then they die, and then the kids come looking like, what is this old junk? It looks like a fake Fabergé egg. We're not rich.
Hey, maybe it's an heirloom.
Maybe it's an heirloom, but maybe it's just a fake copy, and it's junk, so let's throw it out. Because why would our poor family have a real imperial Fabergé egg? They throw it in the garbage, and it's lost to history forever.
我有一颗仿的耶
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what?
我在欧洲的市集上面买的。
You want to give it to me?
Maybe it's real. I don't know.
Maybe it's real. You can have them check. If you are not sure, you can always check it out. Some people have gotten very, 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 very lucky by checking out their heirlooms. Another great word. Minnie just showed it. Heirloom is H-E-I-R-L-O-O-M. Heirloom.
传家宝。
And let's finish our last sentence here. Perhaps the lost eggs will one day be found and celebrated with the others. Or maybe not.
或许呢，这些遗失的彩蛋有一天会被获寻，然后呢，与其他的彩蛋一同被 celebrated， 又是一个字，就是赞扬。所以你看，我们有50颗，然后有7颗下落不明，所以现在剩下几颗呢？留言告诉我们你的数学好不好？
Okay, we have about 2 minutes. 我很快告诉你，问你们一个问题。Why is water, you need water to live.
Yeah.
If you don't have water, you die. If you don't have diamonds, you don't die. So why are diamonds more expensive than water? That's right. Now, here's why. I'll tell you why. So 为什么水比钻石没那么贵? Well, because water is a little bit troublesome. That first water, you need to live. And if you don't have water, you die. So you will pay a lot for water if you are close to dying. You want to translate that first?
好。
Okay.
所以呢，老师刚刚问了一个很思辨的问题哦。水明明就比钻石还要重要，可是为什么水比钻石还要便宜呢？所以老师刚刚有讲，水呢，你基本上你没有它，你就会死掉。可是钻石呢，你可以是没有它的情况。
That's right. So that first bottle of water, you will pay a lot for it.
所以如果你快死了，你需要水，第一瓶水你会愿意付很多很多的钱去买它。
第二瓶可能也会付很多。But the 10th bottle of water?
第10瓶你就觉得有没有都没关系。
How about 第30个、第500个? Do you want to keep paying so much money? No, because you have to keep it in your house. It takes a lot more room. And the more water you have, you are not richer. But the first diamond is 多少? And the second diamond is 多少 and the third diamond is 多少 and if you have 500 diamonds, you are richer than one diamond. If you have 500 bottles of water, you are not richer than the person with one bottle of water. So this is how like marginal money costs. But really, that's right. Really what this is about is that some things, the more you have it, the more money you have. But some things, if you have too much, it's like, what do you do with your 第一千个那个起司蛋糕? What do you do with this, right? So it's not valuable anymore. And that's why water is not as expensive as diamonds.
所以这个就是所谓的保不保值的问题啊。因为你有500颗钻石，你一定是有钱的。
That's right. 一颗你还是有钱，500个更好，500个水。Let's take a look for our vocabulary review. All right, it's time for vocab review. Our first word today is celebrated.
也就是庆祝或我们这边当赞誉。
Number 2 is a verb to carve, or it's an adjective, carved.
所以当动词、形容词都可以，就代表雕刻的或雕刻这个动作。
Number 3, to resemble.
就是什么东西跟什么东西很像，我们就会用 resemble。
Number 4, delicate.
非常精致的。
Number 5, to be dotted with something.
点缀，而且这边用 to be dotted， 所以是 passive 被动语态。
Number 6, to release.
释放。
Number 7, mechanical.
注意哦，是机械的。
And number 8, missing.
就是不见了，下落不明的。
Speaking of missing, this is the last show for us this month, so we will be missing you until next month.
missing 除了下落不明，也可以当想念的那个。
I'll be missing you. Yeah, you know that one?
I know.
Oh, you know that? She finally knows the song. Okay, so we'll be missing you till next month. I am Chris Gorski.
I'm Minnie.
We'll see you then. Bye-bye.